Hello once again. Well, today it's raining cats and dogs, with the odd rumble of thunder thrown in. A typical British summer day. It always reminds me of camping. I'm so grateful I don't have to camp anymore. Millie and Molly, however, our vicarage dogs, won't be amused. It's too wet for a walk down by the lakes. The rain is welcome, of course, to the gardeners and the farmers, and after such a strange spring it will be good if the farmers have good crops this year. But the rain trickling down the windows also reminds me of teardrops. I have seen so many tears since lockdown because it's been a difficult time for so many, especially those who have lost loved ones during this time. And I do think God must be weeping at the state of our world at the moment. So much illness, so many arguments between nations, so much hurt caused by racism, and a planet that is just not cared for as it should be. But there are good things too this week, as always. Summer holidays are underway with lots of staycations. Although I'm sure some people will be sad not to be travelling, the air pollution will be much reduced. And at least we can travel to some countries if we wish. Lots more leisure facilities are opening up, and it's also the end of a long period of shielding for many people. That must be such a relief. And life is gradually becoming a little easier than it was earlier this year. And generosity and kindness are still very much in evidence in our communities as food and other necessities are still delivered to those in need. I find it amazing that as we help others, they always bless us more. As we give, whether it be a little or a lot, we are given back more in different ways. And just seeing people who have been shown kindness change, they grow in stature, they smile, and it's amazing. It doesn't take much to help people. But as I said last week, we can't all do great things, but we can all do small things with great love. Well, in the church calendar this week, we've been celebrating Mary Magdalene, the woman who followed Jesus after he brought her to a place of healing. She's often described as a sinful woman who was forgiven. But what she actually is a reminder of the great goodness and love of God for each one of us, and a demonstration of blessing. Here was a very ordinary woman, probably from a fishing village called Magdala on the Sea of Galilee, whose life was so changed by her experience of the love of God through Jesus that she is still remembered and celebrated today. She didn't do anything particularly spectacular, other than to love and serve the man who cared for her and for others. But her love was unflinching and true. Her devotion to Jesus was rewarded by her being the first person to see him alive after his resurrection, taking that amazing message to the disciples, who, of course, didn't believe her. But this ordinary woman was made extraordinary by her love, kindness and devotion. She has been celebrated by Christians for 2,000 years, and over 200 churches are dedicated to her in the UK alone. Films have been made about her, books written, and there's certainly been much speculation about her. She's not without controversy. It's amazing to think that we too can get things wrong in life, have an ordinary life or even a very difficult life, and yet we're indeed extraordinary to God when we show love to him or to others, as Mary did to Jesus. Our acts of love and devotion can also make a huge difference in the world, especially for individuals. So on this rather dark, rainy, miserable day, let's choose love and be extraordinary people just by the love we show. Amen.